Hello, this is Nikot the Brave. Today we're going to be going over Permafrost Keep in the later levels of your leveling journey from 35 to, let's just say 46. You can definitely go higher in this area if you want to. It's not necessary, and the plains will probably provide better experience over time. But we will also be using this EQ tools. I will link this in the description this time. To go over the area, we will also be doing a video walkthrough at the near the end to show you in game how the area looks. So how to get to Permafrost Keep, if you have not watched my previous videos, you can port to Shortfall Glade through a Druid teleport and go through Enos Hills to Blackburrow to Everfrost Peaks and then to Permafrost Keep. Now you can also come here from Kinos if you are a good or quote-unquote good human, or you can origin from Halas if you are a barbarian. There are also other ways you can, if you are Karen or Erudite, you can teleport or translocate across the Arid Sea. I'm not sure what it's called, but go from Eridune to Arid's Crossing to South Kinos, or if you are some other area, just make sure to teleport to South Kinos, or possibly the northern plains of Karana if you do not have the Surefall Glade teleport. So when you get to there, when you get somewhere near here, go through Blackburrow to Everfrost Peaks. Blackburrow is a dungeon, but you do not need to engage with any enemies while crossing through the Everfrost Peaks. Just watch out for various holes in the ice river. I fell in one during one of my when I was trying to get to Vox one time, and I wasn't able to get out, so I had to go pick a difficulty and redo my my run there. But just be aware of that. Now let's get to the Everfrost, the Permafrost Keep. So you start here, and you go through some low-level goblin mobs. You want to keep on going through this cave system and go through here up until you reach these gates. When you reach these gates, you'll likely have like a mob or two that have engaged with you. Just kill them, go through the rest of the gates, and then you'll end up in this little valley area. It'll have some rocks that you can definitely climb over. Do not think that you have to like jump or something. You can climb through the rocks. Go through the rocks. You'll end up at Vox's area with the Voidling, and that's where you start to get into the actual leveling place. You don't need to engage with this. This is just for the raid boss, and if you are not level 40, then you can't engage with it anyways. But you go through here, you'll fight some giants. These giants are level 35 to like 48. They're randomly scattered across these, not randomly, but they have spawns across this entire little area if you want to fight these giants. But the main thing that I'm looking for is the this section over here. If I can, okay, so if we go up, you'll see that there's this this section that goes to the boss arena for Vox. You don't need to pay attention to this. In each of these like sections, or some of these sections, there's going to be pits that drop you down. Now this one right here is probably the safest pit, but I'm not sure how much damage you take, if you take any damage. if you drop down without safe fall. So just be aware that you may take damage when you go down one of these pits. Now, there's a pit. I believe it's right here. This is the closest pit to any mobs. When you drop down the pit, you will be engaged with a mob, at least. Depending on your level, they will aggro to you, and you will have at least like maybe 2 to 4 enemies when you drop down. So just be aware of that before you drop down. But this is the quickest access route to an enemy to kill. Now, within this zone that I'm circling right here, there's going to be at least 8 mobs. They're going to be polar bears only. And I believe the named mob spawns right here. I don't know what the actual named is, but I know that there's an injured polar bear, and I'm not sure if that is the named one or not. I'll have to I'll provide whatever drops in the video. There's going to be 3 spawns right here. There's going to be 2 in this corner. There's going to be 2 right here, and then about like 2 right here. And so at least 8 mobs will be within this zone. Now, they're fairly easy to kill. I'll show that on video. But they may be a high level. Dots can usually take them out pretty quickly, so they don't really have that much health. Now you can go through this area over here, up the stairs. You will encounter at least 1 to 2 polar bears right there. And then you will also encounter 1 to 2 polar bears, spiders. Yeah, just only those 2 right here. And now you will also encounter 2 to 3 wolves right here. And so if you are daring, you can pull all of these mobs and just fight them in a corner. The next camp is over here. You can pull either a wolf, a spider, or a polar bear right here and right here. They do have a patrolling pattern that goes around here, so just be aware of that. Now, up here, when you climb up the ladder, and then you do that again, you do the ladder, and you go through here, up here, and over to here. You can also, if you really want to, fight 3 additional mobs. I'm not sure exactly if they're different mobs, but you have at least a spider, and then 2 of the icicle things. Now, the icicle things can knock you back, which can possibly trigger you some fall damage. I don't know, because I play as a Karen race. They have safe fall, so they don't really get hit with fall damage, but it may do a significant or insignificant part of your health pool if you drop down one of these sections. So just be aware of that. They can send you flying really far, which may also engage other mobs that you're not really wanting to fight if you happen to be slower with your clears. So if you can, try to fight them in a corner, so that when they knock you back, they knock you back into the corner and not somewhere else. Now, if it's possible that they knock you back twice in a row and leave you like way across the map, but usually that doesn't happen. So just be aware of those creatures. They're not friendly, and make sure that they don't knock you into the boss arena. like, you're not going to be fighting Vox here, but it's annoying to have to like crawl through back here and stuff like this, and make sure that you open the door. You're not stuck in there. You can open this door right here. But in any case, I just wanted to go through that, and we will be starting the video section now. Hello, we'll be going over the Permafrost Keep walkthrough or run through of the area to get to the bear pit. So you go up here, go through these goblins. You can follow along with my mini-map if you want. Open up these gates. And just walk up this rock. Kill these dudes. Okay. Now, you'll want to... this is where the voidling would spawn if you were in a public instance. You'll want to go forward and go through this gate. You'll encounter the first level 35 giant. You can also encounter more. And over here, you can also pull these mobs as well. There would be a spider over here. There would be a spider over here, and another giant over here. So this is one of the first pits. There's also a pit right here, and a pit up here. This pit over here is the safest way to get to your area. Now watch out for these icicle things. Preferably do not engage with them. You'll be sent to areas that you don't want to be, and that's not a good thing. So let's drop down here. And you'll engage immediately with these areas, these mobs right here, or not. I guess they. Okay, so now they decided to engage me. If you want, you can pull all of the mobs. If you have a build that can withstand it. And then you can move across after you're done with that. Go up these stairs and you'll encounter 1 to 2 polar bears. You can single pull these. There will be multiple. As you can see, there are 2 right here. And then some wolves. Okay, and after that, you have 2 final regular mobs up to the north here. In this case, they're just wolves, but they can be bears or they can be spiders. Alright, after that, now if you really want to, you can engage these 3 enemies up here. I guess in this case there may be only 2. There are usually 3. I'm not sure why there's a goblin here. That's usually not the case. Nor why there's a wolf up here. I guess there's just different spawning areas up here that you may need to be worried about. Okay, now the thing that I'm talking about is with these icy terrors. These are they knock you back, and let's demonstrate how that works. You can resist it, so just be let's hope they engage me with another knockback. See, like that? That was a knockback. See? Like that? They knock you down into the hole, which may be full of mobs. So overall, this is a alternative to leveling in, say, the Afridi camp or the hole or somewhere else. If you don't kill fast, the respawns are pretty good. If you do kill really fast, like I, with my good gear, or relatively good gear, the respawns are okay. But you get about like 15 or more mobs to kill, which is a lot more than what you get with the Afridi camp, and you also don't have to deal with lava elementals, and this area is a lot easier to navigate. Not to go across any bridges, and obviously it does not include the exaltation. There are not that many drops in this area, so just be aware of that before you go here, but this is an alternative. So thank you for watching. This has been Nikat the Brave. See you next time.